Welcome back to the workshop. Since the last video on Tiger Maple, I've gotten over 1,000 subscribers on the channel. Took only 5 years. So, working with the Tiger Maple, I've already made 2 drawers. Remember, there's going to be 4. 1, 2, 3, and this is the 4th one. So, these drawers have already been made. Now, they're kind of crude, but, you know, again, this is a learning process. And this overall piece, as I said, is going to be kind of an experiment. So let's look at some footage of making some of the dovetail, cutting into the material for making the dovetails. Now I will say, for this one, the first one, I made one dovetail, one tail, 2 pins, and it was kind of loose. So then I made 2 tails, and that was a lot more secure. So I've used that going forward for this one. I'll do the same for that one as well. So this is showing me making the bottom drawer. And so this would be making the pins, the 2 pins, and cutting out the middle part where the tail will go. I have already marked for the pins. I have already used the saw to cut. So at this point, and the knife wall has been made. So I'm just removing the waste where the tail will go. I will say overall that working with the Tiger Maple was very similar to working with poplar wood, which is kind of my go-to wood. I use it in a lot of projects. And so even though poplar is considered a hardwood, it is feels soft to work with. And even though Tiger Maple has the word maple in it, I felt it was just as soft as poplar was. Maybe a little harder, but certainly not as hard as oak or some of the harder woods. So you can see how the remnants of where the tail is going to go looks on both sides of the piece of wood. Now usually when working on making the pins, I just do the whole thing with chisels. But with this being my first time working with the Tiger Maple, I went ahead and reached for my coping saw to work that piece out, to be sure I had it out without damaging any of the additional wood. Using the saw really kind of caused a lot of fine dust to be kind of kicked up. So if you're going to do a lot of sawing of this stuff, you might want to use a face mask. So you can see the completed pins with the area for where the tail will go. So next I'll go ahead and assemble the drawer with the pins in place, and at least the forward tails are finished, but not the rear. Now this next drawer or part is for the second drawer, and I've already marked for my pins, but I'm starting to saw them out using my gentleman's saw. And so here I'm assembling that second drawer with all the tails and pins in place and ready to go.